we gon' chill. She say she in love.
Boom! What up, yo? We're here. We're back live, faded in your ear in 4K now. I decided to upgrade it. Usually it takes a little bit longer for it to process on 4K, but now that I got the new computer and all of that, I think we good on the 4K. So I'm gonna start putting these up in 4K. You can look at my my beautiful face in 4K now. Welcome to Hoops and Brews. We are here, we are back, we are live, new set. We got a TV now that displays Hoops and Brews. So if you see it and you like that, shout out to this TV. This TV has historical value, as we talked about last time. You know what, Loki? I might not ever throw this TV away until it breaks.
I feel you.
This TV is like this is like if we ever do what we think we gonna do, the TV low key belong in a museum. I'm dead ass. Like somebody to recreate my original studio and put that in the museum.
We watched the whole 2016 playoffs on that TV.
For real.
We would not be here right now without that TV.
Exactly. But go ahead.
We saw the Warriors lose a 3-1 lead.
Yeah. Actually, low-key, I was looking through a hard drive and I saw like Warriors Clippers picks that I took at the games, and I'm like, man, we'll never see that team again, bro. Like KD was out there.
Good.
I really don't like this. I really don't like this, man.
Good.
I don't like
to see the team again. Get it away. Get it away. Now I can root for KD in the open. Let's go, KD. K Dizzle. Slim Reaper. Weak. But as always, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word, Pavers.com. Make sure y'all go check that out for everything Pavy.
Yeah, man. And as always, on this show, if you're over 21, drink responsibly. If you're under the age of 21 or 18, you better not be fucking drinking. Don't do it. It's wrong. Always drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Get an Uber. It's Hoops and Brews. Pavy, you provided the beer today. Do you want to talk about it?
Stone Tangerine Express IPA. I think I first had this like 2-3 years ago. It's becoming more common too. It used to be hard to find, but it's becoming more common. Obviously it's tangerine, so it has like a little type of orange flavor to it. I think it's 6.7% alcohol. I like it. It's a good beer. I like it. Eventually I'm gonna get more into stouts. I rock with Guinness, but I'm gonna get more into stouts eventually. I think next I'm gonna start drinking stouts.
Really? Why?
Yeah. It's not the calories. Like, it's not as, like, when you drink these, you feel like you drinking beer, but, like, it has a lot of calories. But, like, stouts, like, you could drink it and it don't feel as heavy.
Okay.
So, like, Guinness, if you drink it, if the alcohol percentage is still, like, 5%, but it just don't feel as heavy.
I feel you. I'm trying to figure out which one of these mics, because I didn't label my mic right today. Okay, never mind. I had them mixed up. But, anyways, it's Hoops and Brews. What are your thoughts, man? We're here. We're back. Last week we talked about the Lakers and the Clippers being the two best teams in the league. This week, what are your thoughts? I mean, we're here, we're back, we're live. We new show, new set. Week 2 of the season.
I think
what
the
are
Lakers
your thoughts?
and Clippers are still the two best teams.
Well, week 3 of the season, right? I think it's week 3.
I think the Lakers and Clippers are still the two best teams, and I think when Paul George come back, the Clippers finna steamroll everybody.
You think the Lakers and the Clippers are the two best teams in the whole league?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think no team in the East is better than the Lakers?
No.
Really?
No.
Including the 76ers?
They have issues because Ben Simmons can't shoot free throws. Also, I'm not that convinced with Joel Embiid yet. Joel Embiid hasn't shown. First of all, his leadership. Like at times, I don't like some of the things that he does. I don't know if he is at the place yet to be able to lead a team to victory.
Really?
Also, yes, which is like some of the things like even the fight with Cat when you walking off the court doing all of that. Like sometimes I don't know if I can trust Embiid to be there.
Come on, man.
Like
Stop
I feel
that.
like
you can't trust him to be there.
Just listen. I feel like you can rile Embiid up, and you can get him fired up, and he might do something stupid and get kicked out of the game.
You can do the same thing with Draymond.
Yes, but the thing about and like you said millions of times, Draymond ruined the Warriors. You said I disagree with you, but you did say that. Also, the thing about that is you had Steph, you had Clay, you had KD. So even if Draymond did do something stupid, I still got those three. With the Sixers, also Ben Simmons can't shoot free throws still. So it's like certain times which I see him, it's like he would be way more aggressive if he knew he could go to the line and knock him down. Now, granted, I did see him hit the 2 free throws in the Blazers game. I think he did the 2 free throws to tie the game, or like no, not to tie the game, but to give him the lead. And I think Daniel came down, got a bucket, and then Kuzma ended up winning the game. But he's still shooting. I think it's 60% from the line.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable, bro. From your point guard.
I mean, that's always been his Achilles heel, though. So we're not gonna act like we.
But that's an issue, though.
But we know who the guy is, though.
But that's an issue.
But we know who he is.
But that's an issue.
Nah, but we know who he is, though.
But that's an issue.
Nah, but also I told you that I thought he had the potential to actually raise his averages.
You said he was gonna raise it to 20%. It's not gonna happen.
I thought he could. I really thought he could.
He was gonna raise it 20% this year.
I thought he could, but like I told you, for the past couple years of Ben Simmons, I've been expecting him to come back and be better than he actually has been coming back and being. Now, he's been more dynamic this year, I think, all around. Even just kind of creating plays more in the mid-range and doing things other than literally just dunking and laying the ball up. But if you can't make free throws, you can't be a superstar in the NBA if you don't make free throws.
I think the biggest improvement Ben Simmons has made to his game.
Well, you know what? I take that back. You can if you're 7 feet tall. He's not 7 feet tall.
I think that the biggest improvement Ben Simmons has made to his game over the years is his defense. Now, his defense, I have nothing to say about. But also, at the same time, you don't play defense by yourself. He's also playing on the best defensive team that he's played on. Even if Embiid is out and not playing, he's still playing on the best defensive team that he's played on. Playing next to Josh Richardson, playing next to, I really cannot pronounce his rookie's name. Matisse
Thybulle, I think that's how you pronounce it. Matisse or Matthias, something like that.
Also having Horford behind you. So you have, again, some of the best defensive pieces that you've had with you your whole career. But he's playing lights out defensively. Like, defense is great.
I told you that. He's been that way. I told you he's a top 5 defender in the NBA.
Last year I probably wouldn't agree with you. This year I still don't know if I will agree with you.
Top 5 perimeter defender in the NBA.
Here's why. Because you have Jonathan Isaac, you have Patrick Beverly, you have Paul George.
Jonathan Isaac is not a better defender than Ben Simmons. Stop. Jonathan Isaac is not a better defender than Ben Simmons. Stop it.
I don't know about that, bro.
G, you're not finna start off disrespecting this man like that.
Nah, bro. Isn't I think he's averaging 3 blocks and also averaging 2 steals. That's incredible.
Jonathan Isaac is not a better player than Ben Simmons.
Defender.
He's not a better defender either.
Yes.
He's not a better defender either. Bro, wild as hell. What is wrong with you, bro?
The man is averaging 3.1 blocks and 1.6 steals.
And?
From the wing? 3 blocks from your wing? That ain't crazy?
And? Who is he guarding every night?
The best fucking perimeter defender.
He's not guarding the best perimeter player every night. No, he's not.
Look me in my eyes and tell me,
hold on. So he's guarding the ones too?
Yeah, probably.
No, he's not. Stop
for certain
that.
possessions?
Stop that,
not
bro.
great.
He's guarding 3s, 4s, and 5s. He's playing the role he's supposed to be playing, bro. Ben Simmons on any given night can be guarding 1 through 5.
So can Jonathan Isaac.
No, he's not.
You're not sticking. Listen, bro.
lying.
You're not sticking Ben Simmons 1 through 5 the entire game. Now, granted, in certain positions he'll get switched on and he'll do his job like everybody else does, because everybody for the most part in today's NBA guards 1 through 5. For the most part.
You're lying to the people.
Now, granted, you're not going to stick that man on a guard all game. You're not putting him on Dame all game. No.
Come on, man.
You're not doing that. You're not going to put him on.
Ben Simmons can guard. Now don't get me wrong.
Jonathan Isaac can too.
No, he can't.
Yes,
Stop
he can.
It. He can't guard 1 through 5. No, he can't.
Yes,
no,
G. He
can't guard 1 through 5.
He's not 6'10" with a obviously 7-foot wingspan, 220 pounds.
Still,
he can guard 1 through 5.
He's not a better defender than Ben Simmons. That's the name of this episode, by the way.
I think he is. I just think that people don't notice it because he plays in Orlando.
Stop that, bro.
If he played somewhere else that wasn't Orlando, he would be getting much more credit for his job than what he gets.
Stop it.
He's averaging, again, 3.1 blocks and 1.6 steals as a wing.
Through how many games? 8 games? He's not a better defender than Ben Simmons.
9.
He's not a better defender than Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons been doing this for 3 years. Stop it. Ben Simmons been doing this for 3 years. Ben Simmons been doing this for 3 years. Ben Simmons been doing this for 3 years. Ben Simmons didn't just wake up and start being a good defender. Do your Googles. Do your Googles. Do your Googles.
Listen.
Do your Googles.
Listen, he has been a good defender for 2 years.
Stop it, bro.
This year, I think he took it up. Listen, bro. This year, I think he took his defense up to another level. But again, same with Jonathan Isaac. Last year, I thought he was a good defender. Also, I thought he was a huge reason as to why the Magic had one of the best defenses in the league after the All-Star break. I thought he was a huge reason.
The Magic had one of the best defenses this year?
Yeah.
Hell no.
They're good defensively.
Come on, man.
The Magic are right now, hold on, right now, wait, whoa.
Come on, man.
Whoa, right now.
Lie to me.
They're third. Defensive rating.
Yeah, whatever.
They're third.
Okay.
The defense ain't the issue. They're 30th in offense. That's the issue.
Okay.
They're 30th in offense.
Right.
Defense ain't the issue. It's the offense.
Okay.
The defense is rated 3rd out of 30. The offense is rated 30 out of 30.
Wild as hell. Jonathan Isaac is not a better defender than Ben Simmons.
I disagree with that.
Bro.
I think he is. And if he not, hold on, wait. And look, if you don't agree with me, you wild for making some huge rave out of it. He's a good fucking defender.
He
Really
is a
damn
good defender, but Ben Simmons is a better defender than him.
I don't know about that.
Alright.
I think you think that because he on TV more, and because he get more credit for it, and because he's on the winning team.
I've been the main one telling you about Jonathan Isaac for 3 years for the Magic. Don't sit up here and tell me that I don't know who Jonathan Isaac is.
I didn't say you don't know
I know
who he is.
Don't tell me
The man
that because they
averaging
play on TV that I'm watching
He averaging 3.1 blocks and 1.6 steals.
Games, G.
If he keeps,
it is
listen,
10
bro. If he keeps
games,
this, bro. If he keeps this up,
defender to defender.
Listen,
Ben Simmons is better than Jonathan Isaac.
If he keeps this up, he dead ass might win Defensive Player of the Year. If he keeps this up,
all right.
If he keeps this up. If
he's not.
If
he's not. Come on, man. 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 Stop it. Stop it. Legit.
He's third in defensive win share. Now, granted, it's mad early.
Stop it.
Now, look.
Talk to me in February. Talk to me in March.
Listen, bro.
Talk to me in April.
He's third in defensive win share and fourth in defensive rating in the league right now. In the league right now. In the league.
And it's been 10 games, like I said.
I'm just saying. Look,
and
again,
it's been 10 games.
It has to continue.
And it's been 10 games.
Ben Simmons is 13th in defensive rating.
Averaging 3 steals a game.
Listen,
3 steals a game.
Okay
then.
And John Lyons averaging 3 blocks and 1.6 steals.
So what?
And Ben Simmons is 17th in defensive win.
He's not better than Ben Simmons.
I think he is.
No, he's not.
I think he is. In my humble opinion, I think he is. But as I was saying, going back to the original point,
that's also why I hate defensive win shares. Show me the wins in the shares, because I don't see none of the wins in there.
Gee,
I don't say that. They're not translating the W's to be player. That's also why I still got a problem with all these advanced analytics.
No,
Mr. Now I'm a true shooting percentage truther because you want to make James Harden because you want to inflate James Harden's numbers more than you really want to do.
Look,
stop it, man.
Here's what basically win shares mean. We estimate you add this many wins to the team.
I know what it means.
So
and like I said,
defensively,
he ain't add that many wins if they 3 and 6.
He had 1 win by his defense.
Okay.
1 win.
Alright.
He's 0.8 in defensive win share.
Okay.
Meaning basically he adds 1 win to the team because of his defense.
I ain't seen it.
They're 3 and 6.
I ain't seen it. Exactly. They were a playoff team last year that pushed.
I told you they
actually gave the Raptors a small push. Huh?
I told you that they weren't.
So what? You telling me the best defender in the league? They had a playoff team last year. Why they not better this year?
That don't make sense though.
What are you talking about? What did they lose? What did they lose? What did the Magic lose? Nothing. Exactly.
But the East got better.
Stop it. Stop it.
The East got better.
Stop it, G. And they should get better because Jonathan Isaac, you telling me
it don't work like that.
Come on, man.
It don't work like that. Is Vucevic having the same kind of year?
Alright, bro.
Is Vucevic having the same year?
It ain't just about Vucevic.
Aaron Gordon ain't been good.
It ain't just about Vucevic.
Aaron Gordon ain't been that good this year.
It ain't just about Vucevic. They got a whole ass team out there. They got a whole ass team out there.
Listen. Vucevic ain't been the same Vucevic. Aaron Gordon damn sure did not take the leap that we've been waiting for him to take for 3-4 years.
I ain't been waiting on Aaron Gordon to take no leap.
I was.
About 4 years ago, I gave up on that man.
4th pick in the draft, I'm thinking the man gonna at least go to like 20 points. 4 years ago, I gave up on that man. Look, when I see Aaron Gordon, I'm thinking we at least got Sean Marion. I don't see that yet.
He's not Sean Marion.
I would think that we would have that out of him.
That's disrespectful to the Matrix.
I would think that we would have that out of him.
That's disrespectful to the Matrix.
That's what I would think Aaron Gordon would be. And that's not what I'm seeing right now.
That's disrespectful as hell.
How?
That's disrespectful as hell.
If you look at Aaron Gordon, I would think that like the next level up would be like that's who we should aim to be. A Sean Marion. Same kind of athleticism, same kind of body type. Marion might be a little bit smaller.
Not that good.
That's who you would think he is.
Not that good. And no disrespect to Jonathan Isaac, because like I said, I've been telling y'all for years that y'all got to watch out for him because I thought that he was going to be great for them and I thought that he should be starting or at least be in that rotation. Great player. He's still not dynamic enough to where he's changing the game for me yet on offense or on defense.
On offense, no. On defense, yes.
But
the Magic is not that good.
When I see it translate to wins, then
I hate that argument. He's not the only person out there, bro.
They are. Last year they were a playoff team.
And
he
nobody
is way better this year than he was last year.
He the only one who came back better than me. Who else came back better? Aaron Gordon was average. 17, 16. Now he averaging 13.7. He don't get no blame in this. Why you want to put everything on Jonathan Isaac? It's not his fault that they not winning games.
I didn't put everything on him, but I'm just saying.
Vucevic, 17 points so far. Evan Fournier, 14 points.
I didn't put everything on him. All I'm saying is
Mo Bamba has given them nothing.
I didn't put everything on him, but I said they are supposed to be a better team. And if you telling me that this guy's a top 5 perimeter defender, I need to see it. What you saw last year, what you saw last year from PJ Tucker, arguable top 5 perimeter arguable top 5 defender last year. He don't look the same this year.
He doesn't.
He ain't affecting the team in the same way.
They still
so
winning,
I'm
though.
not looking at him
They
the
still
same
winning,
way.
though.
They not still winning like
What
that.
the fuck do you mean?
They struggled out of the gate, and
They
we
was
talked
worse
about how they.
last year out the gate.
Huh?
They was worse last year.
Yes,
out the
because
gate.
they were injured
better
last
than-
year.
No,
They were injured last year. You told me they were. They weren't injured. They weren't injured last year.
They got injured.
They weren't injured last year.
They got. Listen to me.
When did Chris
To
Paul
start
get
the
injured
season-
last year? In game what?
What, like game? Like it was in December. When he
Chris
got
Paul
hurt.
didn't get
Yes, he
injured in
did.
December.
It
They
was in, like,
came
December.
into the season starting off bad, limping into the season, injuries last year.
It was in, like, December
This
when
year
he
you
got
got a
hurt.
healthy Russ, you got a healthy
That's when
Harden,
Harden went on that
and they
streak, was in,
still
like,
are
December.
terrible to me.
No, look, because
and
that's
and
when,
they
listen,
still
listen,
and they
that's when
still
Harden went on that
are
streak, was in, like,
terrible
December.
to me.
Harden was averaging 40
What good
through
team has
January.
what good team has the Rockets beat? They haven't beat a good team. What I'm saying is that I need to see it translate. I don't give a damn about how many points you putting up. The same thing with Brandon Ingram. You can put up 30 points per game. If you ain't winning, I don't
That
care.
don't make sense,
If
bro.
you not winning
That
and
don't
you
make
not
sense.
affecting your
That's
team's
so
win
irrational.
percentage, I
That is
don't
actually
care.
irrational.
No,
That
it's
is
not
a very, very
irrational.
irrational way
No,
to
it's
think
not
because there's
irrational.
four other people on the
No,
court.
it's not
There's
irrational.
four other
It's
people
not
on the court.
irrational.
Brandon Ingram
It's not
can't score
irrational.
points for everybody.
It's not
Brandon Ingram
irrational.
can't
He
play
don't have to
defense for
score
everybody.
points for everybody.
Clearly,
he don't. He be getting cooked. He literally stole on a man because he was getting cooked last year.
That was a whole last year ago.
What?
That was a whole calendar
He's
year
still the
ago.
same defender. When have you seen the man go out
And
there
he
and
got
lock
cooked by
somebody
Harden.
up? Who he been locking up?
A lot of people.
Alright,
I
bro.
remember.
Alright, bro.
Look.
Brandon Ingram a lockdown defender now.
Look, lockdown,
bro.
no. Listen,
Alright, bro.
Lockdown,
Alright,
no.
bro.
But I remember even last year he
Alright,
played good
bro.
defense on Kyrie when they played
Alright,
Boston.
bro. Alright,
He's
bro.
a decent defender. Not granted, he
Alright,
ain't
bro.
fucking Scottie Pippen, but he can play defense.
Alright, bro. Alright,
He ain't
bro.
Scottie Pippen, but he can play
Alright, bro.
defense.
Alright, bro.
You act like the man is completely inept defensively.
Alright, bro.
So he's inept defensively.
Alright, bro.
So he's inept
Alright,
defensively.
bro. Alright,
Look
bro.
at me
Yes,
and answer my
he
question.
is. Yes,
So
he is.
So wait.
Yes. Yes. To me, Brandon Ingram is
a bad defender.
He's not a bad defender, but he's not a good defender.
You said
he's an average
literally
defender.
just said he was terrible.
He is a terrible defender.
So how we get from
hold on, wait,
he's
wait,
average
because,
now he's terrible?
hold on, wait a minute, because you telling me that he's a good defender. He's not a good defender. He's not a good defender. He's not a good defender. He's never been a good defender. He literally stole on a man because he was giving his ass work all game
He
long.
was getting cooked by Harden.
And
Harden
that's why
cooked
he's not a
everybody.
Laker no more.
He was getting
because he
cooked by
stole on
Harden.
a man because he was getting his ass worked
He
all
was getting
game
cooked
long.
by Harden. Harden cooks everybody. Who don't Harden cook?
Who don't he get cooked by? That's what I want to know. He ain't going out there locking nobody down. Stop it. You're a liar. You're a liar. That whole Pelicans team this year has been god awful defensively. And we thought that it was going to be a great team defensively. They've been trash. You did too, so shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Stop with the cap.
No.
Stop with the cap.
You
You're
said
lying.
it was a playoff team. I never said that.
Yeah, that was when fucking Zion Williamson was playing.
Games. They still weren't going to be no playoff.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. They not 1-7 or 1-8 when Zion Williamson is if he playing.
They
Period.
3 and something.
Period.
They 3 and
ain't
6.
3 and nothing.
They 3 and 6.
They ain't 3 and nothing.
They 3 and 6.
They ain't 3 and nothing.
They
They
3 and
5 and 4 right now.
No,
If
they
Zion
not.
Williamson
No,
was playing.
he's not.
That man was going out there and giving you.
No.
That man was going out there and giving
In
you
the
24. It
preseason.
don't
In the
matter.
preseason.
Who can stop him?
In the preseason.
Who can stop him?
Himself.
Nobody. No, get out of here. Ain't nobody stopping that man. You wild as hell.
When people start actually scheming for the man.
You wild as hell.
People start
Brandon Ingram damn near averaging 27 right now,
Because
and you
he's a better
telling me
basketball player
with
than Zion
Zion Williamson on the floor,
He's a better
Zion wouldn't be
player.
able to still do what he was doing when he was
No.
averaging more points than Brandon Ingram.
No.
You're lying.
He wouldn't even be doing that with
You're
Zion on the floor.
lying.
No.
That's
The
cap.
space would be terrible.
That's cap, G. That's
the
cap,
space would
bro.
be terrible, especially if
G,
Holiday is there.
that's cap,
The space
bro.
on the court
Ingram
would
don't
be
even need the
terrible.
ball that much. I be watching this man Ingram come up the court, literally motioning people off, and then be throwing dud passes or getting the ball stripped from him. No, he don't need to have the ball in his hands that much. If Zion was out there, Ingram would be doing what he was supposed to do, and that would be averaging 19 to 22 points per game, and Zion would be averaging like 24, 7 and 4 right now. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. And they will be, and they would not be losing all of them games like they losing. Because even half of the time when they losing all these goddamn games, it's because Jackson Hayes is in a game rolling around on the floor doing nothing when Zion Williamson would be out there. Period.
They still lose games.
Stop it.
And they still would lose
Stop it.
games.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
Better
They
than
would still
LeBron.
lose. They
Better
would
than
still
LeBron.
lose.
That's what he would have been had he not torn his meniscus.
They would still lose a lot of games.
No,
down
they
the
would.
stretch
No, they
because
would not
because they
have.
a young
No, they would not
basketball
have. They would have
team.
another
They would still lose a lot of
guaranteed
games down the
25
stretch.
points out there every
That's
single
not- Zion
goddamn
not going out
day.
there and giving you 25 out the gate, bro.
They would have another 20 to 25 points out there every single goddamn day. You're lying. You're lying.
And
PJ Washington out there
and
giving
what you
people
was-
buckets, and you telling me Zion Williamson can't give you buckets?
he's a better shooter. Why are you walking away? He's a better shooter. He's not a better shooter. He don't shoot the ball better.
Bro, I swear to God.
He don't shoot the ball better. He don't shoot the basketball better. He's not a better shooter of the basketball than Zion Williamson. A shooter of the basketball. I did not say player. I said shooter. like miles above the shooter Zion is right now. Miles. Sit back down. I don't even know why you got up. It don't make sense. Look me in my eyes and tell me Zion can shoot the basketball. When have you seen evidence of Zion shooting the basketball?
Gee.
What?
PJ Washington getting buckets right now.
Cause he can shoot.
Zion can't get buckets right
He'll
now.
get 18.
PJ Washington can get buckets, but
He's a better
Zion can't
shooter.
get buckets.
He's a better shooter. And the team is constructed differently. On the Hornets, sure, they have shooters around them.
Whose team is the Pelicans?
You want it to be Zion's, but Brandon Ingram is the best player on the team. He's the best player on the team. He is. I'm sorry. He is. He's the best player on the team. He's the best scorer. He's the best player on the team. Right now, he's the best player on the team. I don't know why you're getting up and walking away. He's the best player on the team right now, in my humble opinion. Now, granted, I think Zion's going to be good if he can keep his weight down and get healthy. I think he'll be good. I think if he was there, he maybe would have added like 1 or 2 more wins. But I don't think Zion coming in making you 5 and 4 just because Zion there. No. Also, I think what you would have found is that the spacing on the court would have been weird. I think that Reddit being in the lineup helps the spacing on the Pelicans. I think what you would have found is Drew Holiday would have eventually had to move to the bench because they would have needed that shooter out there.
You should feel ashamed.
Because they would have needed that shooter out there to free up space for everybody else.
You watch too much goddamn basketball to be talking like that.
What?
You're disrespectful.
He's a better shooter. I said he can shoot the ball better.
You're disrespectful.
I said he can shoot the ball better. What is wild about that?
Zion Williams' team. You're disrespectful.
It's his team, but B.I. is the best player.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's the best player on the team. He is.
He's taking 20 shots a game.
He should be.
20 shots a game if Zion was out there.
He be taking 17. And when you need a bucket, you still want to bring Ingram over Zion because he can create his own bucket better than Zion can.
And
At
Zion
this stage
is
of his
still the
career.
best player on that team.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
Stop
he's not.
it.
It's Brandon Ingram.
You so
It's Brandon Ingram.
disrespectful, bro.
It's Brandon Ingram.
You so disrespectful.
And
What
you
Zion
disrespect
do to you, bro?
Nothing.
What Zion do
What
to
did
you?
Brandon Ingram do to you?
He didn't do nothing to me. He's just
It seems
he's not
like
better than Zion.
He is.
No, he's not.
Right now, yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Now, look, in the
No,
future,
he's
who
not.
knows?
No,
Right
he's
now,
not.
yes, he
Stop
is.
it.
Right now, Brandon Ingram is the best basketball player in New Orleans. Right now.
The cap on this app part 2. That's
Right
what
now.
that is. You capping. That's
He
lie.
is.
That's a lie, bro.
He is.
That's a lie,
He
bro.
is.
You're lying.
Right now, he is the best basketball player
Stop
in
lying
New
to the
Orleans.
people,
Now,
G.
granted, I don't know about 6-7 years down the line. We'll see. But right now, it's Brandon Ingram.
No, you want to know why it's Brandon Ingram? Because Zion Williamson.
No, Zion could be there. He would still be the second best player on the team.
All right, bro.
He ain't better than that man.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
He ain't.
All right, bro. Whatever. Anyways, moving on. Let's go ahead. Let's talk Mavericks. My son Luka Doncic has been playing very, very well. The Mavericks as a whole, finally, for the first time, really, in what it's really been kind of like for them. I mean, damn near a decade, really, of like kind of not irrelevance, but not being.
Hey, but a decade of irrelevance. That's
I mean, it's been about 7 years.
they haven't been irrelevant.
They've been kind of irrelevant.
They've been irrelevant for like 2.
No, they've been irrelevant really since like
2014.
Since like 2013.
2014.
It's been about 7 years.
Didn't they make the playoffs in 2014?
Yeah, but they were irrelevant. G.
They were
That was really like Dirk's last real hoorah. That was it. We knew it was over. But the Mavericks look very, very good this year. They're currently 6-3 right now. Luka Doncic has been blazing it up. I told you guys this guy would be better than LeBron, and he delivered. He's averaging 27.7, 10.8 rebounds, 9.1 assists per game, 1.2 steals, shooting 48% from the field goal range, 32.1% from the field, 83.6% from the free throw line. Hold on, wait a minute. Kristaps Porzingis this year returning back from the ACL tear and surgery after taking a year off is averaging 20.1 points per game, shooting. Giving you 9 point. My bad. Kristaps Porzingis is giving you 20.1 points per game, 8.3 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists per game. He's giving you 2.6 blocks. He's shooting 42.6% from the field, 38.5% from the three-point line, a terrible 67.6% from the free throw line.
He's shooting 60% from the free throw line?
Yes. Are the Mavericks, are you a believer in the Mavericks? We're bringing this segment back. Are you a believer?
To do what?
Are you a believer in them?
To do what?
We are
like, what am I believing?
The whole segment for "Are you a believer?" was "Are you a believer?" Are you a believer in them? Do you believe in them?
They can make the playoffs, sure.
Okay, then. So, are you a believer in them?
To make the playoffs, yeah.
Okay.
I think they can make the playoffs and like give somebody a fight.
Currently, right now, they would be matched up against the Houston Rockets. I'm definitely taking the Mavericks to beat the Rockets. Yes.
I'm not. Here's why.
Luka gonna average a triple double, out hoop Harden, and you gonna never be able to shut me up, G. I'm cutting a promo, G. I'm cutting a promo, bro.
Here's why. I don't think that the Mavericks have the perimeter defense to be able to do that. And I think they would.
The Rockets don't have the who the Rockets got to defend Luka and KP.
They gonna throw Tuck on Luke.
G, Luka's gonna send PJ
Actually,
Tucker. Luka gonna make PJ Tucker go get a new goddamn shoe collection because he gonna break that man ankles and he won't be able to fit in his shoes.
Actually, no, I'm lying. Daniel House will be guarding.
He gonna send that man. He gonna send Daniel House home.
Daniel House has been a great 3.
He gonna send Daniel House home. He's averaging damn near triple double. If he was Russell Westbrook right now, you would be telling me he's a top 5 player in the league. You would be telling me he's a top 3 player in the league. Why are you hating on Luka Doncic? Why are you hating on Luka Doncic?
I think Daniel House will guard the man. Have you been watching the Rockets?
Daniel House can guard Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
Daniel House can guard Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
Gee, come on.
Yes.
You serious?
I'm dead serious.
He's averaging damn near 30 right now.
That's dope. Daniel House can guard that man.
He's averaging damn near 30 right now.
Okay. House keeping 27?
27 what? What are you going to average?
27, 7 and 7?
They're winning.
I don't think
they're winning, G.
They're winning. I don't think they'll win that series.
They're winning, G.
I don't think they'll win that series.
Because you want to know who's gonna come up big in that series?
Who? Tim Hardaway Jr.
No, Seth Curry.
No, I disagree with that.
He's gonna randomly outplay Russell Westbrook for like 2 games, and then the slander machine is gonna ride clean down the timeline.
But I disagree
straight
with that.
ahead.
But I will say this: that would be a very, very good series, and I think the Mavericks are a team that you don't necessarily want to play in the playoffs. Reason being is because
Luka Doncic never lost.
It's not just Luka. It's just about the size that like the Mavericks have. The Mavericks have the size to make it a very annoying matchup for somebody. Like when you can put out Boban, you can put out KP on the court, you can put out Keebler on the court. You can put out a pretty big lineup that you can make it annoying for somebody. Yeah. Now, granted, I think that they will probably lose in the first round this year, but that's because of to anybody.
No,
but that's because of. But listen,
only team they would lose to in the first round would be the Clippers.
But listen. That's because of experience. I think that they're a year away. I think that they're a year away, and like I still think that they need that third guy. I don't see that third guy on this team. They want it to be Tim Hardaway Jr., but I don't think it's Tim Hardaway Jr. You know, like even if you look back at those old Mavericks teams, they had Mike. I was watching a documentary on this yesterday on YouTube actually. They had Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, and Mike Finley. Who was the Mike Finley? I don't think it's Tim Hardaway Jr. I think that they need to find one. So I don't
think they need a Mike Finley. I think today we're in a day and age of duos. The Lakers don't have a third guy.
It's Kuzma.
No,
it's supposed to be Kuzma.
He's not. It's not.
Supposed to be Kuzma.
But he is not.
And if it's not, it's not gonna work. He's not. But look, here's the thing.
I told you that though.
But listen. Here's why I picked the Clippers as the best team in the NBA. They have 3 guys. They have a strong 3 guys, a third guy. They have a Mike Finley. Mm-hmm. They have one of those guys. With the Clippers, the Lakers, I'm still waiting to see it from Kuzma. I told you, Kuzma need to be Kyrie in certain instances. If he gonna be that, they gonna be all right.
He's not.
If he not gonna be that, then they not gonna be all right.
And I disagree with you. I think that this Clippers team has enough guys that actually do have some level of playoff experience.
You mean the Mavericks?
I'm sorry. Who did I say?
The Clippers.
The Clippers. My bad. I'm texting and podcasting at the same time. I meant the Mavericks. I'm looking at this roster, and they almost have 5 guys in double figures. I think that Seth Curry has experience. I think JJ Barea has a lot of experience, including championship experience. Yeah. Porzingis doesn't have a ton of experience. Obviously, he don't have no playoff experience, but he does have experience being around veteran guys. Yes, he does. Melo,
really?
And yes, in New York, all they had was terrible veteran guys. But that was the problem. They never really had anybody that was good enough beyond. But he's played with a lot of veteran guys. He's played with a Tyson Chandler. He's played with a Carmelo Anthony. He's played with a lot of veteran guys.
I don't think he played with Tyson.
I think he played with Tyson for 1 year. Tyson was gone by then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tyson was gone by then.
Still, it's a lot of other veterans.
Phoenix gave Tyson all that money.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you're right about that. But even I look at a guy like, Delion Wright. He's been a guy that's bounced around. He's got some experience. He's been in some locker rooms. Boban has been on some teams that have been in the playoffs. He's been in the Spurs organization. He's been in the Clippers organization. He's been in the 76ers organization. He's a good team guy. Courtney Lee is a guy that's been around the block. So they have guys that have veteran experience. I don't think they're going to get in a situation where they're going to be scared. And for me, with playoff teams, that's what I want to know. Are you going to be scared? And if the Utah can come out, in the past couple of years and just literally just not be scared and beat teams because they weren't scared, you can't tell. That is. Yes, that is. Yes, that is. Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. They should not have beat the Rockets. They should not have beat the Oklahoma City.
No.
I'm sorry. They should have even taken the game from the Rockets. But they should.
disagree with
Nah. They shouldn't have beat
Yes,
the
they
Thunder.
should.
And who do they play other than the Thunder?
They only beat the Thunder.
No. But who did they play? It was the Thunder.
They lost to the Rockets back-to-back years.
Okay, yes, it was the Rockets. But still,
They should have beat the Thunder.
Even with that being said, my
They
bad.
should have beat the Thunder, by the way.
They should, huh?
They should have.
They shouldn't have beat the
Here's
Thunder.
why.
No, they should
Here's
not
why.
have beat the Thunder.
Here's why. Here's
PG
why.
was healthy then. They should not have beat the Thunder.
He got knee surgery in the offseason. He wasn't
Yeah, but
healthy.
come on, man.
He got fucking knee surgery. That's not healthy. If you get knee surgery,
he was healthy enough to
not
beat that
healthy.
team.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
And Melo was on the court instead of Jeremy Grant, which
Yes.
was an issue.
No, it
Jeremy
wasn't.
Grant, it wasn't an issue. Gee, literally, the one game they came back from 20 down, it was because they put Jeremy Grant in the lineup and set Melo on the bench. I was saying that's not going in the whole time about that series. That is the origin of that's not going in, Melo. That's not going in, Melo. They should have beat them. Yes, they shouldn't have. They had a better constructed team.
It was a rookie out there.
So
it was
what?
a rookie being the best player on the team, beating two guys that are arguably top 10 players in the NBA.
And wasn't Roberson hurt?
It doesn't matter.
Well, no, I think
it
Roberson
doesn't
was.
matter.
No, I think
you
Roberson
shouldn't
was.
lose to a rookie Donovan Mitchell
It doesn't matter.
and a first-year defensive player of the year,
You
Rudy
still have
Gobert.
Rubio
No.
around him. You still have Ingles around him. You still had Ed Davis was on that team. Still, I think Favors was on that team. No, Davis wasn't. Favors was on that team. You had quality guys around him. They had a better constructed basketball team, and the Thunder built the team to play the Warriors. The issue that they forgot was you got to get to play the Warriors. So if Gobert in the hole and Russ like to drive, what the fuck Russ gonna do?
Come on, man.
Excuse my language. What the hell Russ gonna do?
No, you can say what you want to.
I know your mom watched the show. And I'm sorry.
No, my mom.
Miss Price.
My mom don't watch the show. She said her friends do. So
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
I
trying
know
to be.
Miss Price.
You can say what you want to.
I know Miss Price friends watch the show, so I'm gonna tone it down. But as I was saying, Russ like to drive to the rim. What he gonna do against them? What Gobert down there? And Gobert was whooping Steven Adams' ass. He was whooping his ass.
Still
6 straight games.
Still, they shouldn't have lost
Yes,
that
they
team.
should've.
No,
They did what they should have done. Lost.
That Jazz team believed that they can win. And I think this Mavericks team has that same type of mentality. I think Luka Doncic is arguably the best player in the NBA this year. I think that what we will see is Luka Doncic ascend to being a top 3 player. I think Luka Doncic is a better player than LeBron James is right now, and that's what it is.
God.
Period. Luka's better than LeBron. Look at the numbers and lie to me and tell me
he's
he's
not.
not. Luka is better than LeBron.
No, he's not.
Luka is
Luka's
better
not
than
better
LeBron.
than
And is Luka the MVP right now?
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Who the MVP right now?
Honestly, LeBron.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
It is.
No, he's not.
I think Luka should get some votes. I think LeBron is in the, I think LeBron, Giannis is in the conversation again. When you look at what Giannis is doing, it's like you at the point where you kind of expect it, so people don't really talk about it as much.
Talking about Giannis or?
But like it wasn't even like what got like 100 points, 50 assists, and 50 rebounds, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so Giannis got to be in there. I think Luka's in the conversation for MVP. Oh, and Kawhi.
I think Luka's more of an MVP than Kawhi.
Get out your house.
No, I'm not.
Leave your house.
No, why?
Leave your house.
Why?
Leave your house.
Why? The Clippers have 2 guys almost averaging 20 points per game.
Okay.
What do you mean?
So what?
What do you mean?
So what?
Is Luka with 27, Porzingis with 20,
listen.
and Tim Hardaway Jr., who disappointed me? Tim Hardaway Jr., you made me look stupid to Jazz Nation.
Listen, and you see what?
Your daddy's a Chicago kid. I got to root for you,
and
but
you
come
see what
on,
happens
man.
to
You're
the
making me look
Clippers.
bad.
A lot of games when Kawhi ain't there. You see what happens. Also, Kawhi is a miles above Luka defensively, which matters. Miles above.
Okay,
Luka
defensively, yeah, but offensively, no.
What?
Offensively, no.
Okay, fair. Offensively, no.
Offensively, no.
Offensively, no.
Offensively, no. Kawhi can't pass like Luka. Kawhi can't shoot like you,
Not that far
Luka.
behind.
Huh?
Not that far behind.
He can't even score like Luka, I would argue.
Get out your house.
Why? No, I'm not.
Luka-
I'm not.
listen,
Who can stop Luka? He said it was easy when he was a rookie.
Luka is Luka is probably better from distance than Kawhi, but in the mid-range, there's no conversation. Also, Kawhi has stepped up his playmaking. I think he's averaging 7 assists now.
Luka's averaging 9.1.
Okay, that's dope.
Luka Doncic never lost.
That's dope. That's dope. And also Luka playing point guard. He should be doing that. Kawhi's not playing point guard.
He's a better player. He's a better offensive player than Kawhi.
Huh? He
what?
He a better basketball player.
I'm telling you, Luka gonna be top 3 right now.
Luka Doncic is a better basketball player than Kawhi, than Big Y.
Not right now, but he's about 2 months away from me telling you he is. Literally, Luka is 2 months away from me telling you he's the best player in the NBA. Dead ass. If he go into December still averaging, he ain't even got to average 10 boards. If he go into December averaging still 26, 9, and 9, he's the best player in the NBA. Period. He's already better than Harden. Period. Luka Doncic never lost. We here. The new LeBron is here. The new LeBron is here. You can't handle it. You can't handle it. Luka! You can't handle it.
Alright, man.
You can't handle it.
Alright, man.
We in the building. Luka, let's get it. Better than LeBron.
I hope Kawhi slapped the hell out of
He ain't better than Kawhi right now. He ain't better than Kawhi right now. I just said he's not better than Kawhi right now. He's not better than Kawhi right now. But as you say, as you love to do,
I hope Kawhi slapped the hell.
he's about 6 weeks away from me telling you he's better. Yes, he is.
Alright, man.
Because the next team that I want to talk about, the Toronto Raptors.
Alright.
Kawhi Leonard is gone. They are not missed a beat.
Yeah, they're gonna miss one now because Larry broke his hand.
Okay, I'm not upset with that. What are your thoughts on the Raptors so far?
Well, broke his thumb and not his hand. I told you, but what did I tell you? I told you the Raptors might win the East. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
I'm not shocked. They
I
have a
won't
good
lie.
basketball
I gotta
team.
apologize to Siakam. He's doing some things that I never thought that I would see him do.
I didn't think he'd be this good this fast.
I didn't think he would.
I didn't think he'd be this good this fast.
Yeah.
I was worried about how he would score without Kawhi. Because last year I just saw that man run and spin. Literally, he run and tap the B button 2 times and lay the ball up.
Yeah.
But he's been. I didn't see him jump into what is he averaging right now? Averaging 28 points. He should honestly win, if he keeps going, win most improved player again. Dead ass. I'm not even joking.
I just think he just needs to be an all-star. I think most improved player is not an award that I think guys should win consecutively.
I feel you. I understand.
Because I think at a certain point you ascend to being at the level of being an all-star or superstar, and at that point your improvement is just an improvement upon the levels of which you are an all-star or superstar.
I understand you.
I would much rather guys like a Devontae Graham get an opportunity to get an award like that than a guy like Pascal. And there's no offense to Pascal.
I understand.
Pascal Siakam this year is an all-star. No questions, bona fide, unless he literally fall off a cliff. He is an all-star this year, and honestly, he should start in the all-star game. It should really be.
Will.
It should be.
He probably will. He probably will. He's like all Canada voting for him.
Nah, but you know what? Nah, I think the starting lineups in the Eastern Conference are going to be Kyrie, Kemba.
It's gonna be Kyrie, Kemba, Giannis.
It's gonna be Kyrie, Kemba, Giannis,
Siakam.
Embiid, and it might be Horford though. Horford has been balling this year.
Over who?
Over Siakam. Over Siakam. We talking about voting. Voting is a part of it.
He got a whole goddamn
Al Horford had a fucking 30 and 20
He got a whole country going for.
So what?
And Africa.
Oh,
Africa what? They ain't got internet, so they can't vote. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
No, I was gonna say they're
what?
not gonna be voting for Siakam like that.
He from Africa, G.
That's
what? He from Africa. What do you mean, G? You voting for Derrick Rose because he from Chicago. They gonna vote for Siakam because he from Africa.
That's D Rose though.
That's Siakam though.
Yeah, but
Siakam took the trophy back to the Cameroon, G. Vote for that man.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's enough people in Cameroon to get Siakam to be an all-star. That's what
Africa, bro, and the whole country of Canada. Kyle Lowry was an all-star starter, mad years if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but Kyle Lowry was like really, really good.
Siakam is averaging 27 and 9 and 3.
I don't think that's gonna stay though. I think it'll be more around like 21 and 9 and 3.
So you think he gonna drop 6 points down?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry's not there. Kyle Lowry's not there. He also has to have someone to give him the ball.
That's fair.
He's not. The one thing I get, like people love to say, I love to slander LeBron. It's not that I love to slander LeBron. He's just my arch nemesis when it comes to basketball. Ever since he beat Derrick Rose and them, when I thought that we could have maybe made it to the championship. I did. All Bulls fans, we believed in our heart.
Was wildin',
so what? We was close. We was close, and they hit that game winner, and it was it.
Y'all was
hit that game winner. I was like, we not gonna win another game, and that was it.
Y'all was drunk off the blood of the Bulls.
We was not drunk.
You was drunk.
We was never drunk.
You was drunk off passion.
No.
You was drunk. That's what your heart wanted to happen.
That's what that
basketball
actually was
sense told you no.
No.
They put LeBron James on D Rose and it stopped.
It didn't stop. It only stopped in the last like 4 minutes of the game.
That's all that matters, G.
But that's because Lou Aldine couldn't score.
Exactly.
Joakim Noah.
Exactly.
I love the guy. Hall of Famer. More of a Hall of Famer.
You got Lou.
Joakim Noah's a Hall of Famer. Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer. But still, no.
You got Lou Aldine. I got D Wade. You lost. You got Noah. I got Bosh. You lost.
Whatever.
Then let's go to the bench. You got Korver. I got Battier. You lost.
So even with Lowry being hurt, obviously the Raptors. What do you think? Where do you think they can wind up with the injury? He may be out 2 weeks. He may be out 6 weeks.
A month. I think he's gonna be out.
So I'm saying so a month. So 4 to 6 weeks.
I think that this road trip is gonna suck for him. I think they'll probably lose tonight, and they'll probably lose to to the Clippers. I think that's gonna suck for them. So they'll probably come away from this road trip 6-4, which is like a step back. But so they probably won't win the East at this point. But I still think they can be a top 3 seed because Hayward broke his hand too.
Yeah,
which
bad.
Which really really sucks.
Well,
man.
you know what it does? It just shows me if Kemba is who you tell me he is, then we'll see.
But it sucks for Hayward because that was a guy who obviously we all saw what happened to him.
Yeah.
And for him to get back and playing that damn near, honestly, I think he was playing better than he ever was. Honestly, I think no. I think that the game when
why you gotta be on that, bro?
He was.
Why you on that, bro?
He was.
He was not better than he ever was.
Yes, he was. He was trending to. He was on pace, I think at least, to have the best season he's ever had. Playing better than he's ever played. I think at least, in my humble opinion. I think. So, but again, so I think they'll slip a little bit. But I'm not shocked by what the Raptors are doing. Like, again, the Raptors have a very good basketball team, bro. Like, it wasn't just all about Kawhi. They have a very good basketball team. Kawhi just wanted to leave because even with him low management, he has, like, the knee issue. Like, he has to do a lot to beat people. Like, he can't really have a bad game and they still win. He had to be great.
I think if Siakam was going to be who he was going to be this year, I think that they would have been all right. But I also think
I don't know if you see this from Siakam if Kawhi still there. I think that Kawhi not being there gives Siakam a chance to really explore his game.
Yeah, I also think that the Raptors' success to me kind of proves that a lot of, I'm not going to call Kawhi a system player because I don't think he's a system player, but I do think that he always been a beneficiary of being in very, very good offensive systems, which I think
most people are besides LeBron. I think
besides LeBron,
in recent memory, in just recent memory, LeBron's probably the only person who I think that the triangle was built for Michael Jordan to score the ball. I'm sorry, literally it was built for MJ to score. I think LeBron's the only person who is the offensive system, no matter whatever. He can do anything. Can you tell me what system LeBron has played in?
Yeah, that's true. I'm not upset at it. That is true. That's absolutely true. That's 100% true. But all right, let's go ahead. Let's talk about Paul George's return. We went to practice yesterday. There was no practice today, no shoot around tomorrow. So pretty much we're showing up for the game tomorrow. Paul George is listed as out right now. We may get a Woj bomb tomorrow at 1. I mean, it's speculation. Doc didn't completely rule it out, so
he said it's possible.
And I've seen him swindle us before with that Kawhi back-to-back when he was when literally 3 hours before he was I don't know if Kawhi gonna play, and then Woj tweeted it. I was like, God damn it! But shout out to Woj for being the scoop master. Shout out to Doc as well.
I think
Doc won 9. He's 900 wins, bro. That's crazy.
I think that
900 wins. That's a lot of wins. Shout out to Doc Rivers.
Looking at their schedule this week, I don't know if you want to bring it back. I think he alluded to bringing a player back on the road. I don't think it really matters if it's on the road or at home. But in my humble opinion, I think you give him a week. Yeah, Hawks game. An easy game to come back. It's at home. He would have had a week full of actual practices, real 5-on-5 actual practices. I personally would think if I was the Clippers, I would bring him back next Saturday against the Hawks. Easy game. You will have rookies guarding you, Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter, and then the next game is the Thunder.
Yeah. So it's 2 back-to-back terrible games.
Yeah, the Thunder aren't terrible, but it's just you get to play the Thunder, so you get to play your old team. Now, granted, I don't know if it's bad blood between the two.
Ain't no. Who cares? The Thunder are trash.
They're not trash.
They're trash.
They're not trash.
They're trash.
They're not good, but they're not trash.
They're trash.
They're not trash.
They are.
They're what, 4 and 5 right now?
Yeah, they're
not
trash. They're trash.
That's not trash.
Come on, they're not good. They're not making the playoffs.
Probably not.
Exactly.
That don't mean you're trash.
So they're trash.
No.
They're not making the playoffs.
That doesn't mean you're trash.
If you aren't making the playoffs, you're trash.
I disagree with that.
In today's NBA, if you're not making the playoffs, you're trash.
I disagree with that.
I don't disagree with you. I agree with me. I agree with me though.
But as far as PG looks great, man. Again, I think they have the same type of makeup as the late '90s Bulls. The same type of makeup. Now, granted, we'll see if it produces the same results. But I think they have the same type of makeup as those late '90s Bulls. I do, and I think that they should be one of the best defensive teams we've seen play. And they're probably a team where you look at it where I think the Clippers could be the next dynasty if health permits and if everything goes.
Stop trying to steal my article title. All right.
Really. When I look at it, I think they could be the next. If health permits, I think they could be the next team to win 2 rings. I don't know about 3-peat. That's a lot, but to win 2 rings.
That's not a dynasty then.
So what awards the dynasty? They didn't 3-peat.
Yeah, but they won 3 out of 5 years, and
But
they
they-
won
but
5
they didn't
straight
3-peat.
years. They don't have to 3-peat. They back to back, and they won 3 out of 5 years.
Okay,
The
I
Spurs
think-
never did that.
Okay.
Spurs never back to back.
Okay.
Period.
I think the Clippers could do something like that.
Warriors never lost.
I think the Clippers could do something like that.
No, they couldn't.
Why can't they?
Why can't they? Because
The only thing-
because contracts, age, health, and that's just not how.
The only
things
thing that I
last
question
today-
is
today's
Trez,
day.
because Trez like will get some money this off season. Only thing I really question is health. Will health permit? If health permits, I think they could. Like they don't have old guys really besides Lou. PG isn't old. Kawhi isn't old. Landry's young. Zubac is young. They don't really have old guys. So like yeah, like if you
I'm mad because now I'm not writing my article no more. It's dead.
why?
Because you just talked about it, so I'm not gonna write my article no more.
Yeah, everybody watch the show, bro. Right?
I'm not writing it.
Write it.
There's no point no more.
Okay.
But continue. I agree with these points.
Well, yeah, so that's my thing. So, yeah, if I had to bring PG back, I would probably bring him back on Saturday. But I'm really, really excited to see PG play, bro. Like, the other day, he walked past me in the hallway, and I'm like, yo, Paul George really on this basketball team. And it hasn't played basketball yet. And they're still pulling out wins. So, I'm very, very excited. And also, I think it'll take the load off Kawhi offensively.
Yeah, I agree.
And the fact of down the stretch you'll have, I don't think there's any team in the league.
They have a 5-game home stretch.
I don't think there's any team in the league that has as many go-to scorers as the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really got 3 knockdown, drag-out, go-to scorers. That's really, really rare. I don't know that any team in the league that has that
Yeah.
in the clutch. So I'm really, really excited, in my opinion. I'm excited for the Clippers thing.
Yeah,
So,
I think it'll be very, very interesting to see Paul George return. I've seen him play 3-on-3s for about, I think we got to watch him for about 20, 30 minutes about 10 days ago. Couldn't record any videos or take anything like that because that was back when they were still trying to keep it a secret that he was coming back or getting close. But he looked good. He looked real good. Terrence Mann couldn't stay in front of him. And I know it's Terrence Mann. I mean, he's a rookie. But trust me, that man looked crazy. And I'm seeing his shots net, like swish. Like you don't even see the net move. Bottom, straight bottom. So I think that the Clippers will be all right. I think that they are the best team in the NBA right now. I do think that the Lakers are up there. I think that the Mavericks got some stuff to figure out, but I do think that they're a top 10 team in the NBA. But who's the best team to you in the NBA East?
Boston looks really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But Hayward just broke his hand. I'm gonna say the Bucks, honestly. I'm
Really?
gonna say the Bucks.
Why?
I'm gonna say the Bucks.
You told me that you didn't feel like they were the same team last week. So what
I
happened?
don't feel like they're the same team, but some of the teams in the East I thought would be better that necessarily aren't. I thought the Sixers would be better than what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Boston.
I mean,
thought,
to be fair, Embiid was out 2 games. Ben
yeah, but
Simmons has been
Embiid
hurt.
always out 2 games. That's the issue. Embiid
He got
always out for 2
suspended.
games.
He got suspended though. It wasn't like he was hurt.
Whatever. Embiid always out for 2 games for some reason. Always. That's the issue. Now Simmons hurt. His shoulder messed up. Man already can't shoot. Now his shoulder messed up. So if I would say the Bucks. Like I think Giannis has to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I think Giannis is capable of doing a whole lot. Again, I think Giannis came back a better player. He's actually scoring the ball now, like literally scoring the ball. Also, his playmaking got better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you asked him about it. He even said that he got smarter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say the Bucks. Also, they can put out a lot of size on the court. I like what Wesley Matthews does for this team. Like he'll let it fly, which is something I think that you need on this team.
Mm-hmm.
And Middleton still hasn't really played good to me yet. He's been decent, but he still hasn't really played. I need more than 19.4 from Chris Middleton. I need 21 in like the regular
I need
season.
24 in real life.
In the regular season, at least I need 21, bro. Like they paying you $170 million. Now I know you shouldn't necessarily define somebody by their contract, but
Yes,
you
you
get
should.
paid $170
Yes, you
million
should.
bro.
Yes, you should.
I need more than
He's
like.
shooting 40% from the 3 and 46% from the
That's
field,
not
which
bad.
is good.
That's
and
not bad.
87.9% from the
It's
free
really
throw
good.
line. But I need more.
I need more, bro.
Yeah.
We paying you $170 million. I need 20 points, bro.
Yeah.
Get to 20. So I still think he needs to step up. George Hill has been good. Bledsoe has been good from time to time. Like, he ain't been good every night, but he's been good from time to time. When I saw him play, he was incredible. The game against the Clippers, he was really, really good that day.
Yeah. I thought Wesley Matthews would be a little bit better. He's only averaging 6.4 points.
Yeah, but
per
he's only
game.
playing 23 minutes and only taking 5 shots a night.
Yeah, I just thought he would be a little bit better though.
I think George Hill is taking his minutes, which I have no issue with.
Yeah, George Hill's been playing good. He played
George
amazing in that game that we saw.
56% from the field and 57% from 3.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, I'm a you know what, I'm actually go with the Bucks. Now, granted, I don't know if they gon'. I think them making the finals depends on matchup.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm actually go with the Bucks because also I trust Giannis more than any other player that's in the Eastern Conference right now as well.
Okay, I'm not upset at that. For me, I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna ride with my guys. I'm gonna still say the 76ers. I think Embiid has been, obviously he had his little, tiff with Karl-Anthony Towns. Ben Simmons injured his shoulder, but I still think that they're a team that's still trying to figure it out. I've seen Al Horford, give me 30 and 12 plus rebounds in the game before. I've seen this team come out and have nights where they can lock guys down and people can't be able to score. I think that when it comes down to it, they have experience. They're hungry. They lost last year. Al Horford is a Hall of Famer. Big game Al. And I think that, more than anything, he will continue to make sure that their heads are in the right place. I really believe that Al Horford would do that for this team. I think that he will create a situation in the locker room in terms of just being able to just make guys just calm down. It's like, relax, bro. Like, and he's one of those guys that whenever I see him, even post game, he's always very chill, never too high, never too low. I think sometimes he'll just be able to say, just relax, bro. And I think that with this 76ers team, even Embiid, as you talked about, like his antics and things of that sort, he can be a guy that can go to Embiid and say, relax, bro. You don't have to do that. Relax, bro. And those types of things, when you're dealing with those young guys that are coming off this hot year where they're like, oh, well, we can go back and do it again. It's like, it's not the same season. It's a new year. It's a new season. Relax. Let's take it a day at a time, a game at a time, not get too ahead of ourselves, not get too cocky, not get too arrogant. I think that they'll be all right. So I'm looking at them as being a team where they'll figure out. And even a guy like Josh Richardson, I still think he's trying to figure out his spots on the floor on offense. And even in terms of looking at what he's scoring, he's averaging 13.6 this year. I think that he can be a guy that by the end of the year will be more around like the 16.5 range. He just has to figure out his spots. Tobias has been decent this year. He's giving you almost 19 a game, 8 rebounds, which I really like. He's also shooting damn near 50% from the field goal range. He's not doing good from three-point range, and that's my biggest problem with this team. This team is shooting 35.1% from the three-point line.
But they do have a shooter.
Kuzma.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Korkmaz.
Yeah, Korkmaz.
Yeah, I like him. He can shoot. Mike Scott is still decent this year. Al Horford shooting 34% this year, but Josh Richardson is at 25.7. Embiid is at 35, which is not bad. Tobias is at 29, and Ben is at 0 this year. So it's like,
I even read Ben off.
because it's worth. Reading.
Has he taken a three?
They I don't know. They acted like the man was like going crazy and like won game 7 of the finals when he took that 1-3 during preseason. It's like, come on, man. I don't think he took a 3 because he would at least have some kind of percentage.
You don't need to.
But anyways, let's go ahead and let's hop into the next topic. The Blazers, man. Dame dropped a 60 ball the other day.
And lost.
The Blazers, Zach Collins is out. He's got a torn labrum. What are your thoughts on this team? What are your thoughts on Zach Collins? What are your thoughts on the Blazers as a whole? And Nurkic will probably come back around All-Star break.
It's gonna be a little bit too late by the end.
Yeah, it is. What are your thoughts?
The Blazers are in trouble. When I look at this roster, they really have no size, like at all. They have Whiteside and nothing else at this point, which I think is an issue.
Yeah.
They still need a wing.
Mm-hmm.
I like Rodney Hood, but not starting.
Yeah.
I think Rodney Hood was like the thing that made Rodney Hood great for Portland last year was he wasn't starting. He was coming off the bench doing that.
Yeah.
I think that's what Rodney Hood needs to do, come off the bench and do that. I love Anthony Simmons. Like, Anthony Simmons is like a guy that I think eventually might replace CJ. Mm-hmm. I think that Dame is going to be around here forever because, Dame is, in my humble opinion, he's the best player ever. I don't care. Shout out Bill Walton, shout out Clyde Drexler, Dame time. He the best Blazer ever to me.
No, he's not.
In my opinion, he's the best player. I don't give a damn about Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler did that with two
Dame
other
Lillard's
All-Stars.
not better
Clyde
than Clyde
Drexler did that
Drexler.
with two other All-Stars. He was out there with Terry Porter, who was hard. He had Jerome Kersey,
Yeah, but he got to
hard.
the finals. Dame
with two other
Dame
All-Stars.
didn't get to the finals.
Dame never played with
Dame
no other
lost
All-Star.
4 consecutive
Dame never
17-point
played with
leads.
no- Dame
I got
never
mad
played with
respect
no
for
other
Dame.
All-Star.
I got mad respect for Dame.
I got mad respect for Clyde
Mad respect
Drexler.
for Dame, but no.
You know who was on those teams? He had Terry Porter, who was
No,
hard.
dude, no.
He had Jerome Kersey, who was hard. R.I.P. Jerome Kersey. He was hard. Buck Williams, hard. Buck Williams was hard. Also, he had Cliff Robinson, hard. The Blazers teams had some guys. Dame ain't out there playing with that. Period.
I can't agree with
So
that.
I'm going Dame. Dame the best Blazer ever to me. But anyway, Dame is having an incredible season. Like I said Dame was my sleeper for MVP. If they were good, I would be right. If they were good. He's averaging 33 points to give you 7 assists basically right now. If they were good and give you 1.3 steals per game. So if they were good, I would actually be right. But I think it's really, and damn near is 50, 40, 90. He's shooting 49% and 39% from 3. That's crazy.
Yeah.
If they were good, he would be having an MVP caliber season. But, which is why I think they need to make a trade, man. I think this team.
For who? How? With what?
Get you a Tristan Thompson.
With what? You got Whiteside. He had 14 and 18 in that game.
But they really
they
need
played together for 10 games.
Yeah, but they really need it's not about I like Whiteside. I love Whiteside's production. Shout out Whiteside, give me an interview. I love Whiteside's production. The issue was the 4 spot. They need a 4.
So how's Tristan Thompson gonna say?
I don't know, with Kevin Love, somebody.
For who?
I don't know. That's the issue. I don't know. I don't
CJ's
know.
PER this year is 10.3.
Like CJ might be the guy who has to get moved. CJ has not. He ain't been helping Dame out, bro. Like this year, he has not been helping Dame out. Besides that 1 quarter we saw out of CJ, he really ain't been helping Dame out. And if Anthony Simons is gonna play the way Anthony Simons is gonna play, like I think that he needs to be unleashed. Anthony Simons can ball.
He's averaging 11 points right now, shooting 37.8% from the 3 and 47.4%
He can ball.
from the field
Not
goal.
granted, he gonna make his mistakes because he's like a young guy, but he can ball. And how tall is Anthony Simons? Anthony Simons is 6'3", and he's actually a shooting guard. He's like positioned as shooting guard. I think that he might need to be unleashed, and you might need to move CJ and see what you can get from it. Maybe, but I think this team needs a trade for some. They need some type of trade, bro. Because this roster as constructed is not going to work, and you don't want to waste Dame's prime years.
I don't think they have anything that's tradable.
Then I don't know what's going to happen with this team then.
Nothing. I don't see anything on this team that's tradable other than Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. But if you trade CJ, you're gonna give up a lot. And I just got mad bright because the sun is going down. So I'll be right back. I just got
mad bright because the sun is going down. But nah, seriously, man, like this. I think this Blazers team might actually really be in trouble. I really do think this team might be in trouble, and it pains me because I love Dame, and I think Dame. I think Dame is having the best year of his career. He has a real claim to be the best PG in the league right now.
He's not the best PG.
Who is? You about to tell a lie? Because when Steph was out there, he wasn't looking like Dame. Steph wasn't even looking like a top 3 PG in the league when he was out there.
I mean, it depends. Who do you say is running? Who do you say is running point guard?
What you mean?
That's what I'm asking. If it's Harden been really running point guard all year long, so he's the best point guard in the NBA.
Okay.
I'm just saying he has been running point guard all year long. Russ has really been the 2.
Out of people who are slotted at the point guard position, Dame Lillard.
Kyrie has been better too.
I don't know about that.
Kyrie's
I really don't know
better.
about that.
Same amount
Dame
of wins.
averaging more points. Dame at 33.
Yeah, but Dame got 60 ball. Kyrie team is 500 though. Dame team ain't that good.
Yeah, but Kyrie is on the better team.
I watched Dame not scoring that 4th quarter against the Clippers as well.
Okay.
So that's his
Kyrie
fault.
would do the same thing too.
No, Kyrie not going scoreless in the 4th quarter.
He might go score in the 4th quarter. With them defenders, he might go score in the 4th quarter.
That's cap.
And look,
take that
I
cap
love
off.
Kyrie.
Giannis almost averaging 30.
And
better than LeBron.
And again,
never
lost.
Kyrie.
I love Kyrie, but I think it's a real debate between Kyrie and Dame for who's the best PG in the league. I think that Kyrie has a better constructed roster around him right now, even with having LeVert at the 2, having just a bigger guard at the 2, even having the Joe Harris. They ain't no knockdown, drag out shooters on this team no more. Dame the best shooter by a mile.
I agree.
At least last year they had Seth.
Yeah.
So
dark times ahead.
Yeah, I like Nurk, and then Nurk broke his leg. Like, how much you expected from Nurk? Immediately. He did his leg was off his, but like how much you expected from that man immediately? You gotta ease that man back in. I think by the time you ease it back in, it'll be too late. Yeah. And the West, you ain't got no like. This ain't last year's West. I think the West is even better than what it was last year because you got two teams who moving in to take some spots. The only team that fell out was who? The Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Minnesota is better.
Slightly, marginally. But yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the PER stats for the year. Right now, Dame is third in the league behind Giannis, who's number one. Giannis is going to win back-to-back MVPs this year, by the way. Because he's at 29. If he stays at 29, 14.1 rebounds, 7.2 assists, 1.7 steals, and 1.7 blocks a game, he's going to win MVP again.
I don't hate that.
Kawhi is second at 31.91. Dame is third at 31.73. Kyrie is fourth. Go ahead.
When I said I wasn't impressed by Giannis last year, I meant that. This year, I'm impressed by Giannis.
He ain't really that much of a
it's not.
He's just making better reads. Like
that's why I'm more impressed.
Why?
That's why.
Why? This is first. That was his first season at that level.
Also, he's making better reads too. He's actually scoring. Like I said, I watched a game. He dunked once. G. I watched a whole game from Giannis. He dunked once, and that dunk was on a fast break, so I don't even count it. I think it was on a fast break. He came flying in, the hole was open. He dunked once. G. He dunked once. He scored like 35 that night and dunked once. I am impressed. Shout out Giannis.
All right, I'm not upset at that. I mean, you already know I'm Giannis hive. You already know I think Giannis is going to be better than LeBron.
He has the potential to be.
He's already better than LeBron. He's pacing on point. He's pacing already to be better than LeBron.
Like I would actually cut on the Bucks game and watch it now.
I did
not rock.
Did you not like watching Amari Stoudemire?
Not really. I did. But look, I never watched the Suns like that.
You could have watched the Knicks too.
He was cool with the Knicks.
Amari was just dunking.
I didn't like watching them Phoenix teams like that. I was watching Bron.
Right.
I was watching Bron and like CP3 was my favorite PG in the league back then.
All right. Well, sucks.
By the way, shout out Knuckleheads. Amari Stoudemire's Knuckleheads podcast is really, really good.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to him. But
it makes you really realize that 04 that team really didn't get like one more shot at it, which sucks.
Yeah, because they should have won. That's those years were when Steve Nash was my favorite player in the NBA. So it sucks. But in terms of PER, guess who's 6th in the NBA and PER right now? I give you $10 right now if you guess. Any player in the league.
6 in PER?
Yeah, we know this guy.
Louis, Trez, we know him.
Zubac is 6th in the league in PER right now, and his at 30.2, and his per 36 this year 21.4, 15.1 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 3.2 blocks, 2 turnovers, shooting 68.1% from the field goal range, crazy, and 84.6% from the free throw line. Wild. He's a reason. And he literally can't get no tick.
Yeah, like that. Like usually, I never disagree with Doc. Like usually, I pretty much always agree with what Doc does. But the fact that he didn't use Zubac more in that game against, he did a decent job on Giannis. He literally did he did a decent job.
Yeah, he
moved his feet well. I was like, damn, like you actually move your feet decently. He wasn't stuck in cement. Trez was out there letting him shoot three. Zubac could have done that.
Yeah.
Zubac could have done that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wiggins.
Yes, Wiggins is good. I've been telling you for years. Wiggins is good. Yes, Andrew Wiggins is good.
Go ahead. Sound off.
NBA Twitter needs to apologize to Andrew Wiggins. I told y'all that man was good. Now look, granted, do I think Wiggins is some franchise cornerstone? Hell no, I do not. But people talk about this man like he can't play basketball. I told y'all, when you let the man shoot the ball like he should be shooting the ball, he will produce. Now he's taking 20 shots a game. The most he took was 19 shots the year he gave you 23. He's taking 20 shots, giving you 24 points. Shooting 46% from the field, 33% from 3. He's a decent basketball player. He is not trash. He is good. Wiggins is a good basketball player. And like I said, when you take away the people taking it, Jimmy coming in and taking half his shots, D-Rose coming in and taking half his shots. If Wiggins ain't shooting the ball, what is he doing? He is a scorer. He is out there to score the basketball. Yes, he is.
He's a volume shooter, but
that's a fucking scorer.
That's not a scorer just because you take a lot of shots. Just because you take a lot of shots don't mean you a scorer.
Tell me a scorer that ain't a volume shooter.
Just because you take a lot of shots
tell me a scorer that ain't a volume shooter.
Whatever.
Look at me and tell me.
He wasn't scoring. He wasn't putting up
Because he
volume
wasn't
points.
shooting the ball.
He wasn't putting up volume
D,
points.
when
He wasn't putting up volume points.
When he took 16 shots, he gave you 18 points. When he took 15 shots, he gave you 17 points. Now he's taking 20, giving you basically 25 points, 24.6.
Like I said,
He's a good basketball
talk to me
player.
In February.
It's gonna continue.
Talk to me in February.
It's gonna continue.
Talk to me in
Wiggins is a
February.
good basketball player. I'm happy that they finally are unleashing this kid's game because they were strangleholding that man for years. Strangleholding that man. You bring in Jimmy, take away his shots. You bring in D Rose, shout out D Rose, take away his shots.
D Rose, you should be better than D Rose to not let that man.
D Rose is the point guard. If I don't want to pass the ball, I don't have to pass you the ball. I'm the point guard.
You ain't that good.
No, I'm the point guard.
You ain't that good. D
I disagree with that.
Rose ain't never took
Anyway.
away shots from LeBron James.
Huh?
D Rose ain't taking he ain't taking away shots from
He played
LeBron.
8 games with him. Exactly. He played 8 games with him. And then how did we go from Wiggins to LeBron James? I said Wiggins ain't no superstar, but he a damn good basketball player.
He is.
I'm not building my franchise team around Andrew Wiggins.
Damn good. You said damn good?
He a damn good player. He can hoop, he can ball.
Wah, wah, wah. No, he's.
You can't name me 10 small forwards in the league that are better than Andrew Wiggins.
Yes, I can.
Name them. You gonna get to 7 and star line.
Let's do it. Let's do this right now.
Giannis is a 4.
Bogdanovich.
I disagree with that.
I
disagree with that.
Bogdanovich.
I disagree with that. Okay, who else?
Bogdanovich.
I disagree with that.
Bogdanovich. Okay. LeBron James.
Okay.
LeBron James. Jonathan Isaac is better than Andrew Wiggins. Let's see. Brandon Ingram is better than him.
Okay,
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. What's that? 6, 7?
Yeah, 7. Now you about to start.
I'm at 7. No, I'm not. Tobias Harris is better than Andrew Wiggins. That's 8.
Okay.
Siakam not running the 3 this year. Who's running the 3? Jason Tatum or Gordon Hayward?
And neither one of them better.
Yes, they are. You're out of your mind.
No, they're not.
Jason Tatum is better than that man. Yes, he is.
He's not better than Andrew.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. And
Yes,
Bogdanovich
he
ain't either.
is.
Bogdanovich ain't
Yes,
either.
he is.
Bogdanovich ain't either.
Yes, he is. Bogdanovich is better than that man.
Bogdanovich isn't. Tatum isn't.
Bogdanovich is better than that man.
Tatum isn't.
Luka is the 3. He's better than that man.
He's running point guard all year.
He's listed
been
as
running
a
point
3.
guard.
He's listed as a 3 every game, bro. He's literally listed as a guard forward. I mean, he's a forward guard. He's listed as a 3.
He listed as point guard, shooting guard.
Where? That's on Basketball Reference. I'm looking at NBA.com. He's listed as a forward / guard. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. He ain't better than DeMar DeRozan. DeMar been running the 3 this year.
That's fair.
Exactly. And he ain't better than Robert Covington to me. He ain't.
So Robert Covington is better basketball player than
And actually, I take that back. He is better than Robert Covington. He ain't better than Kelly Oubre.
He's better than Kelly Oubre.
No, he's not.
Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not. No, he's not.
He's better
No,
than
he's
everybody
not.
you named.
No, he's not.
He's better than
No, he's
Bogdanovich.
not. He's not even better than Harrison Barnes.
All right, bro. Bro.
He ain't better than Harrison Barnes.
Alright, bro.
He ain't better than Harrison
Stop
Barnes.
disrespecting Wiggins like that,
Stop the
G.
cap.
Stop disrespecting.
Take your cap off.
You take your cap
Take
off.
your cap off.
Take your cap off.
Take your cap off. Andrew Wiggins ain't that good.
Turn
Andrew
around.
Wiggins ain't that good. Andrew Wiggins ain't that good. Let's
Turn
get it.
around.
We ain't never
Turn
down.
around. Turn
We
around.
always here.
Turn around.
We ain't never down.
But
Andrew
yes.
Wiggins ain't a top 10 small forward in the NBA.
Alright, man.
No, he's not.
Alright, man.
No, he's not. He legit
Alright, man.
ain't. TJ Warren a better small forward than him this year.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Jimmy Butler as well. I forgot about Jimmy Butler. Better small forward. It's like 14 guys ahead of Wiggins.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Half the people
Andrew
you
Wiggins
named,
is
I
not
don't
a top
agree
10
with.
small forward in the NBA.
Look, bro. Half the people you named, I don't agree with. That's the next episode, by the way. Andrew Wiggins is top 10 small forward in the NBA.
Why? That's not surprising news. If you would say top 5, then I would have agreed with. Then it's shocking. And nobody cares about Andrew Wiggins.
Everybody cares.
You know how many
about
views the episode get?
Everybody,
Zero.
Everybody cares about
Zero. Zero.
Shout out
Nobody
Wiggins,
cares
bro.
about Wiggins, man.
Bro.
We ain't naming no
Wiggins,
episode
bro.
no Andrew
I always
Wiggins.
believed in you, bro. I never turned my back on you, bro.
No, you know, somebody should
I
have
never
tore
turned
that
my
man
back on you,
contract,
bro.
like I said, way
I never
back
turned
when.
my back on you,
This
bro.
man George Hill been
Shout out
hooping.
Wiggs, bro. I never turned my back on you, bro.
The Denver Nuggets, man. How do you feel about the Denver Nuggets? This is your team last year. They're not playing as well as they should play.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
They took a step back, but they'll still be a playoff team. I mean, look, they're 6-2 right now. Actually, second in the West right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they didn't take the jump that we all thought they would take.
Who is we?
I mean, that I thought they would take.
Okay. Say you. We ain't. We
But
ain't.
I mean, yeah, like they'll still be a playoff team. I think depending on matchup, they can get to the second round. Probably second round's the limit. I just still think that they need a guy to give them 24 points nightly, and they just don't have that right now.
Yeah, and high backers, they're not giving them the minutes right now. But I mean, they are second in the West, which is surprising. And actually got the third best record in the NBA. But I just look at this team. Jokic just doesn't look in shape to me, not at all.
He's fine,
and that is going to be a problem for me. He played a great game on Sunday. He hit a big shot against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I will never take away the credit for him, kind of making that shot. He is a guy that can hit some late game shots. I was kind of, shitting on the man and saying that he couldn't, but he can. But he's not a go-to guy at the end of games. I'm reluctant to go to him at the end of game for the same reason that you mentioned. I need a guy that can go out there on any given night and give me 30.
He can.
I don't see him being at that level. He's not there to me. He's not there.
Listen, you can go to him at the end of a game, but we gotta remember that they went scoreless for 7 minutes. So
exactly,
they don't have a scorer like that.
He's not a scorer. He's not a guy you can just go to time after time at the end of games. That's what I was saying. Y'all told me I was blasphemous.
But he can't. But can he?
Embiid is better.
I don't think
Embiid is better. Even look at the numbers this year. Embiid is better.
I think Embiid is a better defensive player.
Embiid is a better all-around player.
No, he's not a better all-around player.
And he's a better rebounder. He don't need to pass like him.
He can't pass like him. He probably also averages way more turnovers and doesn't have the ball as much at all.
That's just you could Google that because your computer's in front of you, but no, it's not happening. Joel Embiid is still better than him. I'm sorry, but I am looking at this team and I'm looking at them as being a first round exit. I'm really the Nuggets.
They might be.
They're gonna be a first round exit.
They might be. They still need one more. Like they just don't have a guy yet.
Jokic is supposed to be the guy.
No, he's not. Jokic, you're not looking at Jokic like, yo, I need you to go out there and give me 20. If Jokic is giving you 24 points, you're gonna lose a lot of games.
Well,
that's not
the best player in your franchise right now.
But that don't mean that
you don't have another scorer. You gave Jamal Murray a contract and he can't score.
I mean, he averaging 19 points, but it's like
that's not good enough. I need more.
Now look, Jamal Murray is doing what Jamal Murray should do. Jamal Murray, even if Jamal Murray is going out there give you 24 points. That's not.
Then you have your guy.
No,
he can be that guy.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can. No, Why he can't be Dame Lillard?
Because he's not good as Dame Lillard.
He don't have to be as good as Dame Lillard. He can be Dame Lillard light.
He cannot.
Yes, he can.
I personally think the best.
Yes, he can.
No,
he kind of already is Dame Lillard light to me. Not. Yes, he is.
No, I think the best.
He takes tough shots.
I think the best Jamal Murray is Jamal Murray going out there giving you 22 points. It's like the best Jamal Murray, but I think they still need a wing. They don't have that wing. They're using Will Barton as that wing to go to, and I don't think that's the move. You want it to be Michael Porter Jr., but I don't know if it will be. But that's what you need. Like, if there's any player from the past I could put on any team that was like with their old franchise, I wish I could take Melo and put him on this Nuggets team. Solve everything.
Yeah, if only he would have stayed. But even if he would have stayed, you would have never wound up in this position. But nah, even through their first 4 years in the league, let's see. I'm looking at Dame and I'm looking at Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray obviously came in at 19. Dame came in at 22. But if we looking at the age comparison, 22 to 22, Jamal Murray's numbers look similar to Dame's right now. It's like 2 less assists. Yes, it was a rookie, but I'm just saying still. He was 19 when he came in. I'm supposed to evaluate it. It's his 4th year.
Come on, G.
It's his 4th year. Even in Dame's 4th year. Dame's 4th year, he was averaging 25, 6.8 and 4. Jamal Murray, but I also Dame was way older than him. Like, we got to take into the consideration that like you being 3 years older than somebody mean you done played a lot more basketball.
Okay, I agree.
He has. Period. That's period. Point blank in the story. So I'm gonna get that man. Really, yes, it is. Yeah, I don't want to hear that, man. Stop that. I think Jamal Murray at his peak can be Dame Lillard light, and Dame Lillard light is giving me 22 to 23 a game, 5 to 6 assists, and 5 rebounds a game, and that is somebody that you can use to close games, but he got to do it. I don't ever see him go and get his own buckets at the end of games. He can do it through the first 3 quarters. At the end of games, I don't see that man unless Coach Malone is drawing up a play for him to come up and get a screen for a 3 to take a big shot. I need him to do something other than that. Dame ain't just a screen and 3 guy. Period. He waved bye-bye to that man after he pulled up from that man from 40. I ain't seeing that level of play from Jamal Murray. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead. I want to talk about 2 more topics before we get out of here. But next topic, the Nets. What are your thoughts on the Nets, man? I told you I'm not saying the man's full name until something good happens, because I was unimpressed with the man last season. Kyrie Irving. How do you feel?
I think the Nets are fine. I think the game that they won against Portland was big for them.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to create a new way to lose a basketball game. Bro. When they had that, whatever it was, run, and then went up 10, and then Portland, I was like, they are about to create a new way to lose a basketball game that I've actually never seen before. But I think they're figuring it out. The defense is 19th out of 30th as far as rating.
Yeah.
I still think it could be better. But I think Kyrie has ascended to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's hit the next level of his evolution, and I think that is a lot of it has to do with the fact he just likes actually playing in Brooklyn. Like he likes being there.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably in a much better headspace. He has his friends with him. But again,
he got KD with him.
He got KD with him, and just like I think that this year is just like a showcase for Kyrie. Like again, Kobe challenged him to win MVP. If this team go out there and win 50 games, Kyrie might win MVP. If he continues,
they're not gonna win 50 games.
Listen, they can win 50 games. If he goes out there and averages 32 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and the Nets win 50 games without KD, he an MVP.
He's not winning over Giannis.
Giannis
is back-to-back MVP. Giannis gonna be averaging 30, 14,
the
7
issue with Giannis is
with 30 some
usually to win
PER.
back-to-back MVPs, usually your numbers have to go up.
His numbers are gonna go up. He averaged 25 last year, 26. He's on pace to average 29 points, which is 3 to 4 more than he did last year. 2 to 3 more rebounds and like 4 more assists.
That's fair. But again, people will tell you that Giannis had more help, especially with KD.
Giannis got less help this year.
But listen. People tell you Giannis has more help than what Kyrie has. They would say Middleton's better than everybody on the Nets. And KD is out.
I don't think Middleton is better than LeVert. I think they're about what and what. I think they're about what and what. I think Robin Lopez and Jared Allen at this time are what and what. And I think after that it's a pick'em. Eric Bledsoe is decent, but I mean, is he that much better than Dinwiddie?
Yes.
Is he? Is he that much better than Dinwiddie?
He better than Dinwiddie, yes.
Okay.
Now I will say Dinwiddie is a good defender, which is one thing I've learned about Dinwiddie.
I mean, the Bledsoe is an all NBA defender.
But again, the Nets, I like the Nets. I just think for them it was just they could really be 6-2 if they just knew how to close fucking games.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a process for them again. I think the Blazers game was huge for them. I love the way Kyrie is playing, but again, like I said in the beginning of the season, in the summer, it's not so much about Kyrie.
Yeah.
And it's about the other guys. Like it's about Karis LeVert.
Yeah.
One thing about Karis, I love his playmaking.
Yeah.
He actually makes some really, really nice passes that you necessarily wouldn't expect him to make.
Yeah.
I like LeVert's playmaking. Also, Nicholas Claxton, I think it's their second round pick. I saw him play yesterday. He was decent. Especially with DJ being down with the sprained ankle. DJ also in general just doesn't look the same in general.
He's not good anymore.
He just looks like old now.
Yeah.
I think Nicholas Claxton will be huge for them in the future. And look, they have a very, very young nucleus. Really the only person over 30 is Garrett Temple and DJ and KD. Everybody else is young.
Yeah.
So I think that next year when KD gets back, then you look at a team.
Yeah.
A team.
Yeah.
But this year I think you want to do as much as you possibly can, showcase, be cool, get people in the stands, and get people excited. Like, yo, when KD get back, it's on.
Yeah, and KD has been taking jumpers in practice. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I know.
Taking jumpers. I actually think that the Nets did a good job saying that he's going to be out for the year.
That's what the Warriors should have did.
No,
the Warriors should have said he's out. Listen, the Warriors should have said...
He said it was a mild calf strain. It was a mild calf tear.
Listen.
No.
For the 900th time.
And for the 900th time, no.
For the 900th time. Listen.
Damn, Giannis.
For the 900th time,
assaulting Giannis.
They should have ruled that man out indefinitely. And if the man play, he play. Like what the Nets did. They said he's out for the season. They said that he's out for the season.
Giannis just dunked on Nerlens as well. I'm sorry. We got the Bucks Thunder game on in the background. Giannis just dunked on Nerlens in the win. Oh my God. Wow. Why you do that to that man? He was mad as hell at him because he made him fall. Go ahead. My bad.
They said they ruled KD out for the season.
Yeah.
So if he come back and play, he come back and play.
Yeah.
But they done told us he out for the season, which I think is a good move. It protects the players. It stops all the questions. Now you ain't gonna see a question every press conference. Is KD coming back? Is KD coming back? Is KD coming back? I done told y'all he out for the year.
Yeah, no, I think he comes back. I think he comes back in
He not coming back.
I think he comes back in early March. Yes, he does.
I don't think he comes back.
I think he does. I think he thinks that they can win a championship this year, and I think that they can if he comes back.
I've seen worse.
I've
seen worse.
Come on, man.
I've seen worse.
Come on, man.
But
come on, Giannis.
No,
I
think it's best for KD to just take this year off. Take this year off, get fully right, bro. You tore your Achilles. Like, take this year off, get fully right. They don't need you right now. Take this year off, get fully right. Get a whole summer of training in, and then next year, like, you got hurt in June. Like, March would be what, 9 months?
Yeah.
No, G.
Modern medicine.
Take this full year off.
Boogie came back.
And you see what happened. That's not a great
example.
Yeah,
but Boogie weighs 300 pounds. So what?
Remember when
KD weighs as much as I do.
Remember when Kobe came back off the Achilles and then hurt his knee within 2 games and was out for another year? Yeah, that's what you don't want to happen. Let that man rest the whole year, get his body 100% completely right, and come back next year. Come back next year strong. I don't think he plays this year. I think he sits out. But again, like about the Nets, it's not, you just want to showcase yourselves, showcase Kyrie, build chemistry. All these guys are young. Figure out how to win games. Get into the playoffs. Maybe win a series or two. See what you can do, and then next year you got the Slim Reaper coming back, and it's on.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. I want to start a new segment where at the end of every episode we talk about our players of the week. Who are your players of the week this week for the NBA?
That's a great question. I'm going with LeBron.
Okay.
I'm going with LeBron. I wanted to say Dame because he had the 60 ball, but I'm going to go with Bron. I think that Bron has been embracing the PG role. I think that actually it looked like AD been his sidekick.
Yeah.
Throughout the first 8 games of the season. Like, AD is his sidekick.
Yeah.
AD is his sidekick.
Yeah, AD's not winning MVP this year.
He's not at all. And his defense has been something to write home about.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he heard all the talk. Like I've said all the time, I don't think LeBron's ever been a bad on ball defender.
Yeah.
People was, sending me the clip of him getting sauced up.
Yeah.
All the people he was getting sauced up by average 30. They sauced up everybody. You sent me a clip of him getting sauced up by Harden. The man averaged 36.6 points.
And
he hooping up who ain't he saucing? He averaging 36. Who ain't he doing this to? But so you know what? I'm gonna go with LeBron. I think LeBron has been incredible this week. And like I said, people thought that it was that he was gonna come in there and be 80 sidekick.
Yeah.
It's clearly the other way around.
Yeah, it is, and
to the point where I'm not even ready to say 80 the best player he played with.
You've been saying this pretty much all season long that AD was gonna be the best player he didn't have played with.
Yeah, but the way it's looking is like
AD had a 40 and 20, bro.
Yeah, but look at
AD had a 40 and 20 game.
Yes, but that 40 and 20 was off hustle.
And
it was off hustle.
So what? Dennis Rodman built a whole career off hustle.
I feel you. That's fair.
What?
That's fair.
Come on,
I'm
man.
just saying that like 40 and 20 game wasn't the most impressive thing I've seen in my life.
Whatever. You wild.
The most impressive performance I've seen from a player with LeBron was outside of the finals. Was Kyrie when he scored 57 in San Antonio.
All right, and for me, I'm gonna go with Luka Doncic.
Of course you are.
24 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists in the game versus Memphis. He had 38, 14, and 10, although it was a loss versus the Knicks, which is a terrible loss for them. But they did beat Orlando. He had 27, 7, and 7. He's just been continuing the ball, and I've been looking for his numbers to actually decrease. And I just haven't seen them decrease. And Luka is also a guy where right now through 9 games, he's giving you 249 points. He's hit 25 threes. He's giving you almost 100 rebounds. He's giving you 82 assists, 11 steals, 44 turnovers, which is a lot of turnovers for him. But his plus minus for the year, he's still on a plus for the plus minus. And I'm looking at what he's been doing, and I keep expecting it to go off, and it's not tapering off. And I think that, last year when he said that it was easier for him to score in the NBA than it was in Europe, we all kind of laughed at him. It was like, oh, he was just like being like, like whatever. I laughed at it. No, don't get me wrong. I believe him because of the fact that like with the Euro, rules, there's no 3 seconds in the key and stuff like that. And also you can like hit it off the rim once it touches the rim. But even with that being said, I laughed at it because I was just like, oh, he just like, I respect it. Like, it's like John Morant saying I'm the point guard. I'm the point god. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have that energy. But then you go out. But then you, I do.
I don't think he meant it the way people think he meant it.
No, I think he meant it that way.
No, it's like, it's a fact. It's easier to score in the NBA. The NBA is a product for television. People love offense. Don't nobody want to sit there and watch an 85-80 game.
Hey.
I do, cause I watch 90s basketball, but I'm in the smooth
so
minority.
what? It's still a best league. No, we got the best. We got the best players in the world. So that don't matter to me.
But still,
that don't matter to me because we got the best.
It is a league driven by offense.
It don't matter because we got the best.
Right. It is easier to score in America than it is in Europe.
Exactly. So looking at that, I looked at it as a little bit of arrogance, but also like good. It's more of like I belong in this league, and I know I do.
When you read the full quote, it really wasn't.
And then whatever, it's fine. That's your interpretation of it.
But it's easy to score here. That is arrogance. But when you actually read the full quote, it wasn't.
It's still all arrogance. It is. You have to be arrogant enough to be 19 years old coming into a league in which there are some of the greatest.
I really don't think that's
we're in arguably the greatest generation of basketball players to ever live.
Yeah, but I really don't think that's how he said it. I think he was saying it's as dead ass easier to score.
Yeah, okay, then he said it exactly how he said it, and like I said, he's still funny as hell for saying it.
Nah, I would
yes, he's still funny as hell for saying it, and I respect it. But it's one thing to say it; it's another thing to go out and back it up. The same reason why I get Ja Morant his credit this year. He's been backing it up. Luka Doncic has been backing it down. He's been backing it up. Luka never lost. Luka Doncic never lost. Luka Doncic is better than LeBron now, and he's better than he was when he was 20. I've been telling y'all that. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. LeBron is not better than Luka. Tell LeBron to catch up to Luka, and Luka got a higher PER this year than LeBron. Let's get it. Luka is my player of the week. Anyways, we're getting ready to get out of here. It's been Hoops and Brews.
Got a higher PR by literally.
So what? So what?
Look at this.
So what? He's 20. He's 20. He's 20.
Come on.
How old is he?
Come on.
How old is he?
How
old is he?
How old is
How many years Bron been playing?
17.
Exactly.
That make it even more impressive.
No, it don't. That make it less impressive. Cause you ain't supposed to be doing that when you that young. Luka Doncic never lost. Better than LeBron. He not better than LeBron right now.
No.
You're lying.
No, he's not.
LeBron better than Luka right now.
Yes.
You're lying.
Yes.
You're lying.
Yes.
You're lying.
Luka not better than Trae Young. That's a topic for another day. He ain't. He not.
Get out. Go home.
He not.
Get out. Go home. I'll give you my key so you can get out the building.
He not.
No, the fuck he ain't. No, the fuck he ain't.
Trae Young on the Mavericks, they doing the exact same shit.
No, the fuck he ain't. No, the fuck he ain't.
Doing the same thing, G.
How?
How?
Trae Young can't even get John Collins to be good. How?
John Collins, Porzingis. And actually, John Collins has been very good. He just got himself suspended. Fuck you talking about? John Collins, Porzingis. Who better? Who you want? Tell a lie. Tell a lie.
Give me KP.
Okay, stop there.
Give me KP. But KP coming off an ACL tear.
Okay.
What you mean?
He's still an all-star beforehand.
He's not better than him. Trae Young ain't gonna even be an all-star this year.
Yes, he.
No, he won't.
Why won't he?
Why won't we? What do you mean? Why won't he? Because he won't be an all-star this year.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Because he won't be an all-star this year. He won't be an all-star this year. Because Philly gonna have 4 all-stars. Josh Richardson gonna be an all-star. Go ahead.
Trae Young gonna average. Let's say 25 and 8 keeps up.
Okay.
He would have 25 and 8 and not be an all-star.
Okay. We saw Devin Booker do it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did. He was averaging 24 and like 6.
That's not 25 and 8.
So what? Trae Young gonna win like 20 games.
And also, hold on, that was in
Trae Young gonna win like 20 games.
Hold on, that was in the West.
Bledsoe gonna be an all-star before him. Middleton gonna be an all-star before him. Kimba gonna be an all-star before him. I low-key think Jaylen Brown got an opportunity to be an all-star before him.
He's a forward. It doesn't matter.
Is he a forward? He's playing. No, he's not. He's playing shooting guard this year. Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum are the 3 and the 4s, bro. Stop it. He's been playing that all year long. Stop it. You're ridiculous. Kyrie gonna make it. Karis LeVert probably gonna make it. Karis LeVert probably gonna make it.
No, he not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You
yes,
also
he is.
discount the name.
Talking about wins, bro. Trae Young
don't matter about wins for no fucking all-star.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
It does. Draymond wouldn't have 2 of them all-star appearances.
Draymond deserved it. He was the best defender playing in the damn league. He deserved it.
That last one he had, he didn't deserve that. When he got them because he was playing with Steph Curry, Kevin Durant,
he was
and
a great
Klay
defensive
Thompson.
player.
The last All-Star appearance he had, he did not deserve it.
I guarantee you, if you look at the numbers, he was top league defensive player.
He did not deserve it that year. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Klay got a couple he didn't deserve.
No, he did not.
Klay got a couple he didn't
Trae
deserve.
Young is not going to be an All-Star this year with that record. No, he won't be.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't be.
Bet money.
No, he won't be. I'm not betting money on it. Why? Because I don't bet money on it, period.
Okay.
And I'm not betting anything on it. No, I'm not betting on it because I already won my one. No. You want to know why? Because I already made my one Atlanta Hawks bet for this year. Never lost.
You don't want to bet money because you don't believe it. You don't believe it.
So what?
You just been caught.
So what? Guess what?
You don't believe it.
No, I don't.
You don't believe it.
Nah, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. It's a lot of things that I believe that I don't want to bet money on. I think Donald Trump gonna win president again. You think I want to bet some fucking money on it? Hell the fuck no.
Obvious bet. You know he.
It's not a fucking obvious obvious bet.
Who the hell was the
It's not a fucking obvious
Who
bet.
the hell was a Democrat?
It's not an obvious bet.
He ain't gonna win, G.
It's not an obvious
He's gonna
bet.
win.
It's not an obvious
unfortunate.
bet. It's
Look,
not an obvious
look.
bet.
It's very
It's
unfortunate.
not an obvious bet.
9
It's
times
not an
out of 10,
obvious
he's
bet.
gonna win.
It's not an obvious
Okay,
bet.
he's gonna win.
It's not an obvious
It's
bet.
unfortunate that he
It's
is.
not
I wanna
an
make that
obvious
clear.
bet.
It's unfortunate.
It's not an
Yes, it
obvious
is.
bet. It's not an obvious
Yes,
bet.
it
You're
is.
lying.
Yes,
Stop
it
lying
is.
to the public.
Yes, it is.
It's
G.
not an obvious
Yes, it
bet.
is,
It's
G.
not an obvious
Yes,
bet.
it
No,
is.
it's not.
We are a year away.
No, it's not.
We are a
No,
year
it's
away.
not.
Do you have a Democratic?
I think the Patriots gonna make it to the Super Bowl. It ain't an obvious bet.
That's not an obvious bet.
Trey Young an obvious bet. That's not an
To me
obvious
it
bet.
is. To me
to
it
you
is.
it is.
Let's
to
bet
me
some-
it ain't.
Let's bet a salad.
To you it is.
I will buy you a
I think
salad.
Kyle Lowry gonna got a better chance of being an All-Star
He broke
this
his
year.
hand for a
So
while.
what?
He's not getting
So
in.
what? So
He's
what?
not
Their
for a
record
while.
gonna be
I
good.
will
So
bet-
what?
I will bet a
So
salad
what?
on it. I'll bet a salad
I
on
don't
it.
want no fucking
I'll
salad.
bet
Get that shit out of here.
I will bet a sweet
Bet a
green
salad on
salad.
it. Bradley Beal gonna be an All-Star over Trey Young.
Why? They suck.
Huh?
They suck.
What you mean?
The Wizards suck.
So what?
So why he gonna make
So
it
what? He
the
was an
second?
All-Star last year. Trey Young won.
The Wizards suck.
He was an
last
All-Star
too.
last year.
The Wizards suck.
He was an All-Star
too.
last year.
And the Wizards suck.
He was an All-Star last year.
And the Wizards suck.
He was an All-Star last
And the
year.
Wizards suck.
He was an All-Star last year.
And the Wizards suck.
But he was
He
an
still
All-Star
made-
last year.
and the Wizards suck.
But he was
He
an
still
All-Star
made-
last
and the
year.
Wizards suck.
Now
He still
I'm
made-
looking at the guards for the East. It's kind of weak this year.
He's
He
gonna
might
make
have
it.
hope. I forgot D-Lo's gone. He'll have some hope this year. He will have some hope this year because the All-Stars guards this year in the East kind of suck. They really do. They all
Trey
kind
Young
of
is
suck.
really good.
They kind of suck.
Trey Young's also really
I don't
good.
think he's gonna finish it doing what he's doing though. And
Okay.
he's not better than Luka Doncic. You're not gonna sit
About
up here
saying.
and tell me no 25 and
saying.
8. 25, 8 and 4 is better than 29, 11 and 9. No.
Trey Young
No.
Trey Young is
no,
playing his position just
no,
because Luka's playing his position.
No.
Trey Young is playing
Stop
his
it.
position just
Luka
because
Doncic is
Luka's
playing his position better than LeBron James is playing it
No,
this
he's
year.
not.
Yes, he is. Luka
No, he's
Doncic
not.
is playing better than LeBron this year. He's better than LeBron. Luka Doncic never lost. We are here to stay. We ain't lost. Luka have. Luka never lost. Get over it. Any final words?
You're wild.
Any final words?
You're wild.
Any final words?
You're wild.
Any final words? Don't drink and drive. If you're under 21, you better not be fucking drinking. If you're under 18, don't drink and drive. Don't do it. It's wrong. Luka world, Giannis world. Giannis and Luka, my two new favorite players in the NBA. We rooting for them all year. Giannis and Luka never lost. I'm out of here. It's your boy TPJ. You know the name. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. That's REEL TPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. Go ahead, Pavy. I'm done.
Pavers.com at Pavroid on Twitter. Follow me.
Luka Doncic never lost. Follow me. Let's get it. We out here. Peace out.
We gon' chill. She said she love me, I'm her thrill. She riding with me, she siding with me.